Yo, what's good, boys? Sunday morning, 1:48 UK time. We are just going to be doing a Friday price action review. Yeah, grind never stops. So we'll get into the daily bias. So obviously, as we already know, as every time we do this doesn't change. Push up, swing low, push up, swing low, swing high, swing low, swing high. Currently working within this dealing range. High time frame draws. Swing high. Same on NAS, this swing high. So yeah, ultimately we're in this range. Come to equilibrium. If we measure from the lowest body, we've come into equilibrium into PD array to then take it all the way up back to those highs. Same with NAS. We've come into deeper retracements, potentially into a weekly. Well, definitely into a weekly, but refined on the daily. So yeah, NAS is overall a bit more bearish as we've come deeper in. So there could have been a SMT on the daily. We took out this low. It's not really that much of an important low, but still at SMT at the end of the day. For ES and NAS, there we go. Just signs that we're going to be bullish. So we get into 4-hour time frames. Now, first and foremost, what have we got marked? This 3 consecutive up close candles as our order block as potential resistance. However, we're showing that Thursday we respected it. However, Thursday not only respected 50%, but it did close above, meaning Friday was an open low to push up. Now we fully disrespected this order block, 50%. Same with 4-hour closes. We respected it at 1 p.m, but we then started body closing above. We get into the time frames now. We've obviously got this fair value gap here, which NAS touches into the 9 a.m. 4-hour candle, but it would have been the 10. As I'm on a forex broker, if I was on CME data, this would be 10 a.m. open. And as we can see, we already knew that NAS was more bearish with our measuring of the range. NAS has come deeper into our retracement, where ES came only into 50%. So we already knew that NAS would be more overall bearish in the short term. But anyways, we've got this gap right here that NAS comes and taps into. NAS being bearish, of course it takes liquidity and taps into this fair value gap right here. ES we know is more bullish regardless, so ES does not tap into this fair value gap and or tap this liquidity run. As you can see that we get the SMT after 10 a.m. and then it was the 10 a.m. was a perfect open low get in high close. Go back onto the 1 hour chart. That's the 2 hour. So as you can see, we get the SMT at the 9 hour candle before 10 a.m. open, which is the model that I trade. I trade the 10 a.m. opening 4 hour candle. So for me, this would have been a very easy trade. We already had our SMT as confluence. NAS tapped into a high time frame PD array whilst taking out low resistance liquidity whilst having SMT. There's all confluences. As soon as 10 a.m. opens and comes lower, we should be getting into buys. That's really all you need. Like, this is framework. I mean, a lot of the time you see when people talk about the key, you just see, where's the path tool? You just see, well, and then you see this. They like to draw that. This is your basic, well, I can make a buy model, and a lot of the time you'll just see, well, this could be our CRT low, CRT high, key level, CSD, right here, bang. That's what you'll see. This is literally pitch perfect. Come down, tap liquidity, come into our key level, and then lower time frame for entries. Just to prove, I'm on full screen right now. Let me get Chrome up. Okay, Chrome is now there, as you can see. Just to prove, if we go onto Romeo, or probably Sham most likely, probably be Sham. Is it going to show me? Oh, there we go. I mean, high time frame PD array, liquidity, CSD, blah blah blah. We actually just got on his account. Like, this is literally clockwork. What even is his at? I don't even know what his at is. I don't know what his at is. I actually have no idea. There we go. Well, let's just find something. I don't even know why I'm doing this, to be honest. It's just funny, innit? Well, there you go. Key level. And then you talk about CRT instead of CRT. I'm just trying to see if you yeah, there you go. Key level. They normally do use fair value gaps, the boxes. Then you target that high. Let's see if we can find any more before we carry on. There you go. Key level, tap, target the high. Trading's the same. Trading is the same. Well, literally, when you trade futures, you get the same price action, so literally is the same. But don't listen to all this drama on TikTok, Twitter, everything that's like this is better than the other because everything's the same. Come on, man. But I mean, there you go. Gap, liquidity, target the low, bang. I don't even know what I'm doing, but yeah. The point I was trying to make is trading is the same. It's just think of trading like key levels, like you're in a car and you're putting in premium fuel. This is like general fuel. The key level is like better fuel, and then the SMT is like premium fuel, whatever. I'm just waffling. It's late. Yeah, just think of key levels as adding more fuel to the trade, more volume. But essentially the framework for this trade is and will always be high time frame, key level, two, liquidity, sweep, three, SMT, four, low time frame entry pattern. Because the fourth step is where you get all your breaker blocks, order blocks, fair value gaps. None of that works unless you know the higher time frame order flow. So yeah, so obviously with this low and this low, NAS taps the key level, meaning ES doesn't. ES is already more bullish. Which one would we take a buy? Either, however, the more bullish asset would have less resistance, so to speak. But yeah, the quote unquote weaker pair that doesn't take the low or the high is essentially the stronger pair. So think about, okay, I'll write it up. NAS takes high, ES takes, no, doesn't. Bearish equals ES stronger. Why is ES stronger? Because it has less need to run higher and more need to run lower. Easy. So anyways, NAS taps key level, takes liquidity out, and goes below true day. So our SMT was made on the 9 AM candle specifically. Let's get down to specifics. $9.30. Now would you look at that? No way $9.30 taps a key level and makes it SMT. No way. Let me just do something for you guys real quick. Is it gonna be? Let me just show you guys something. Okay. No way. 9:30 is when New York Stock Exchange opens. No way. It trades futures. No way. Because it stocks. Anyways. So, our high time frame SMT gets made at 9:30. Doesn't get made at 9:29 or 9:28. Gets made at 9:30. Now, if you had all this in mind, where's our CSD? Could I just stop at the CSD? Where could we target? Pre-market London high, or, well, this comes later down the line, but we could project out standard deviations to 2.5. $8 trade right there. Anyways, let's not make it too complicated. And just so you know, these levels are just opening prices, and that was our liquidity. So anyways, 10 o'clock bell goes. We already know that our time frame has been tapped. We've already got our bias from NAS. We can just keep that on there. Honestly, we could just keep NAS like that. That's literally, well, actually 1 hour chart, because it doesn't show the proper timings. We could just keep that on NAS. NAS can get out of the way now. That's literally all we need. Now ES, okay. Guess what this line is? 10 AM opening price. What do you know about 10 AM opening price? It's a new 4 hour candle open. Okay. What else happened at 10 AM? News. This now means it's a data high. That means it's a data low. What happens after data highs and data lows get put in? It's a high probability setup because there's more volatility. And actually I will show you this quick. Same data high, same data low. Guess what happens here? NAS, the more bearish asset, takes out data low at 10:31. Guess what happens at 10:31 on ES? AS doesn't take the data high. No, the data low. What does that mean? ES has got more willing to push up. This is now a protected low. We could have entered, well, we waited for the CSD. However, you could have literally entered on the move down, the open low of the next candle. Where could we target? Well, the same projection from the top wick to the bottom, 2.5 to 2. And guess what gets smacked? Bang. However, if you wanted more confidence, then you wait for your CSD, the thick down close candle right here. We had NAS have the same CSD on the same candle. We can see ES does not come back and tap back in. NAS does. Why do we think NAS does? Because it's more of a bearish pair. This has no need to come lower. we've already had two bullish high time frame and low time frame SMTs. One there, one there, and this is showing your fair value gap entry. Ideally, you take the trade on here. Where do you enter? Well, as soon as you get the CISD, you enter on the open low of the next candle. Your stop loss can be at the body of the CSD or this low or here. Depends how you're feeling. This is protected, but for our purposes, you could very much easily put it right there. You've got a high time frame SMT with a low time frame SMT at the right time. You could very much put it there. Clean trade. We hit TP in 7 minutes. That's 2.48. Risk on 1%. You've made 2.48%, or you've made £2,480 on a 100k account, or, well, that's actually false. 1%. Well, actually, no, that's not false. 1% of a 100k account, £1,000. You've made 2.4k. If you risk 2%, you've made 5.9k in 7 minutes. You've made a monthly wage in 7 minutes. And you're telling me this is not what you've learned already? You've already learned fair value gap entries. That is your fair value gap entry. This is what you've already learned. You just need to use it in the right context. I don't know what our thumbnail should be today. Maybe that. Yeah. That shall do. And if you wanted to know how I got my trading view like this, literally all you have to do is have one chart open, click new tab, have that as a full screen, drag that onto there, and there you go. You've got split screen on Mac without paying trading view premium. So I'll end you off with this screenshot. This tells enough story. This is all you need. Data low, taken. Data low, not taken. CSD, entry, bang. Obviously high time frame, but we'd already covered that. So if you enjoyed this video, I'm enjoying making these, I'm enjoying being back. Please subscribe. Join the Discord if you haven't already. It's in my link during the description of this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit, and peace.